So excited to be here on a special episode of our podcast. Today, I have my co-host Yvette Beldenegro, and I'm Geovanna Burgess-White, and we are with YG Relationship Coaching, and we are with our business partners and the wonderful ladies of JNC Creative Branding, and we are going to talk a little bit today about our summer series and what we have to offer and bring to you. But before then, Yvette, do you want to kind of introduce us and what we do in relationship coaching?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for listening again to our podcast. For all of those that listen in, we are relationship coaches, and we primarily focus in on women redesigning, recreating, and rediscovering who they are in their relationships and building upon that. And we teach a framework that's amazing, and we really help women change their lives.
Yeah. And the great thing about us is that we focus on the present and the future. We take out the past, and we really help women change their paradigm, their mindsets, and creating the life that they desire and they deserve. And this summer, we wanted to kind of come together with our partners at JNC and bring you guys an amazing summer series to not lose the relationship with your business and really not lose the relationship with yourself. So I'm going to have the women of JNC kind of talk about their brand and what they do and what they're bringing to the table this summer.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll go first because I'm the J in JNC. So I'm Jess, and we are JNC Creative Branding. I'll let Nat take it since she's the N in the JNC.
I am Natalie. I'm the photographer and the branding content creator with backup Candace on that portion of it, and backup Jess on the coaching side.
Hi, I'm Candace, and I specialize in social media side of things. I enjoy all things social media, and again, I support Jess and Nat both in the branding photography, and we also do logos and branding as a whole. I think we're just passionate about helping women. We want to see women succeed. We all had our separate businesses, and we were each doing part of the work. And why we came together was we found that someone was going online to get their logo, and then someone was going to get a branding photo shoot here, and then they were trying to get a website or design it themselves, and nothing was cohesive. So we found each other. We're very blessed that we all love each other dearly and enjoy each other's company. You come to us. We are literally a one-stop shop for everything for your brand, from photography to web design to logos to managing your social media. So that's what is important. We want women to know that your brand is there and we're ready to help you. It's affordable. Quite often you think of branding and you're like, oh, well, I can't afford that. I don't deserve that. That's not true. We're here to literally make your brand speak and tell your story about who you are and why you do what it is that you do.
Yay.
The
plug is that Natalie took our picture for our podcast, which is really fun because we get a lot of comments on it. And I'll be honest, at first I was like, why do I always have to stand? And because I'm the tall one or whatever. But I feel like you captured our personalities. I think it's a beautiful picture. I think it has life to it. And it was so easy. The process is very easy. Working with you ladies is very easy. And so just thank you for that and our shameless little plug. But I like what you said, Candace, as far as helping women, because that's why we're here. All five of us absolutely love supporting women in every way that we can. Obviously, you guys do it with your branding. We do it with relationships. And the why, why are these five amazing, beautiful faces on the screen? Why are people listening? Because we really thought it was important during the summer, because really the summer is the time that people kind of go into vacation mode, don't really take care of themselves. Well, they take care of themselves as far as just kind of going off the grid.
Yeah, exactly.
But as far as their companies, their relationships, really going forward. And we know as entrepreneurs that it's really hard sometimes to keep that energy level, to keep that motivation, to keep going forward. And instead of going backwards in any way, we wanted to create a summer series where we helped women continue to move forward.
It's kind of funny because the other day I get all my inspiration for business usually in the gym. So when I'm not working out, I'm not at my best. But I went back to the gym. I was listening to a motivational thing that was addressing the fact that women and mothers, they can go into the kitchen, they can create anything. Our kids are always like, there's nothing to eat. And then we go in there and we create like this whole masterpiece. That kind of translated into what we do at JNC. And then obviously for you guys as well, that we go into the kitchen where all these women, all these different businesses, they have like the recipe, they have all the pieces, but they're not putting the whole meal together. A lot of times they just don't see the whole meal. They don't see the pieces that they can be plugging in together. And so that's what I'm really excited to be able to bring to the series that we're bringing this summer, is to kind of just show people how we piece things together that you weren't even realizing that you already had.
Yeah. Absolutely love that. And it doesn't matter what season you are. I think this is the great thing about what we all five do and helping women. You can be in corporate, you can be a small business owner, you can be an entrepreneur, you can be doing a side hustle. We serve the same women. A lot of them are moms, have kids, and it's like we lose ourselves with creating the experiences and doing all the things and our times with our children and our spouses and the vacations. But a lot of the times we lose the momentum in our business, and we wanted to create something for you in July and in August. It's a 2-part series, 2-part workshop with us where you will really dive deep into the relationship with your business and how to create that work-life balance in all seasons. And then with the fabulous women of JNC, they're really going to start teaching you, and I'm going to let them talk about, business versus brand just in a nutshell to see what you're going to get through them. And then on our second part, we want to really talk about the relationship with yourself and the relationship with your spouse or partner and what that should look like in creating that relationship that you deserve and desire. So ladies, why don't you talk to them a little bit about how we kind of put together the 2-part summer series and what you guys are seeing between brand versus business, so they can get an idea of what they're going to be getting this summer.
So I think one of the things that drives our passion is telling stories, and to Nat's point, putting all the pieces together. And that's a really hard job to do when you're a woman business owner and as we know, we have 19 different hats as it is as women. And then you add entrepreneur on top of that, and trying to put all of those pieces together in a really cohesive story that inspires your potential clients or customers to not only come back to you again and again, but also even just be inspired to want to know more about you, buy from you, invest in you. All of those things are really important. And a lot of times we see when clients come to us or potential clients come to us, they come to us with like, well, we have like the things, right? We have the service, we have the product, we have the thing, we do the thing, but there's no journey and experience behind that. And that's the brand part. Like that's the life, soul vision. It's not the products that you sell. That's your business. The business is like the boring part, if you will. The brand part is really about creating this whole journey for your clients, because especially as women, and if we have our clients as also women, we want to create that emotional experience for them because we know that they're going to come back over and over and over again, and or shout our names from the rooftops because we've created such a connection with the product and the story and the emotion. So that's what we want to talk about this summer, is how can you do that with everything that you do? How can you do that through your website? How can you do that through your social media? Obviously, social media is the best way, one of the best ways to get your brand out there because it's a free platform. You have potential of being in front of millions of people for free, but there should be intention and emotion. That's Venus. And a cat behind your brand. And so that's what we're excited to bring to everyone can we not today, to everyone this summer, is teaching you how to do that. Because it's actually more simple than you think, but there's some steps and strategy behind it.
Yeah, we'll also be doing in the second part, we'll be doing things like, hands-on. So you can literally SEO, which is make your bio searchable. Because when you're on Instagram, I don't know about you all, but if I'm going out to eat, like I'm currently looking for somewhere for my husband so we can go for his birthday. And I'm like, oh, where do we want to go eat? I pick up my phone and I go on Instagram. I'm going to go to Instagram first to see where I want to go to eat. I don't go to Yelp. I don't go to Google. I go to Instagram to see what the food looks like, who's going there, is it a really cool place? But is everyone coming up on the searches? Is your bio searchable? A lot of people's bio is not searchable, and that's something that we will definitely touch on. So it is going to be something that you can walk away that's done. You're not going to leave with a huge to-do list that is overwhelming and you're like, oh, well, now I'm just not going to have the time to do that. You're literally going to leave, and it's things that are durable that time during the series. So we'll be looking at the bio, how you can do that. We'll also be giving away a guide of how you can actually tap into your local market. And that's a few easy steps that you can do right then and there. That is just tapping into the local market, the local events, and literally finding your ideal customer that's probably either your neighbor or living in somewhere really close to you. And that's definitely something we want to focus on is, again, that local market first, which is important.
Yeah.
Well, I know that we are super excited at YGC. I'm really, I don't even, the words cannot describe what we're about to do. And honestly, if you can't wait till July, we are going to have an amazing networking calendar of events for June as well. But before we wrap up and I let everybody know how to RSVP and purchase tickets, is there anything else that we left out to our viewers and our listeners?
I don't think so. I just think it's one of the, what we want to do. Oh, go ahead.
I'll go straight to partying. I'm like, is there not a happy hour at the
Yeah,
end?
there's a happy hour at the end.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
Oh, wait,
So yes, we're gonna have, it's gonna be a 2-part workshop on 7/14 and 8/9. So July 14th and August 9th. You're gonna have an hour and a half with JNC, an hour and a half with YGC, and then we will have an hour break for lunch. And then we are doing a fun mix and mingle happy hour afterwards. The other thing that we're gonna have is some amazing headshots. If you need to get your branding headshots, we are going to have Nat available to do those as well. So an agenda will be ready for you guys. We only have 30 spots. So that's one of the things that I really wanted to tell our viewers and our listeners. There will only be 30 spots for each one. And it is a first come, first serve. So we will have the Eventbrite ready for you today when you're seeing this on Friday. So sign up for your spot. Both days will be completely different workshops. So if you want to go to both, I would highly recommend you signing up for both. And then if you have questions before then, you're really not sure if you fit in, all women, any seasons in their life, even if you don't have a business, this is great for your personal Instagram. If you do have a business and you don't have a partner, not a problem. We really have created the summer series to help women in all seasons in their life. So we're super excited. I can't wait to see everyone at our workshop. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And for those of you guys watching us live, thank you so much. For those of you guys listening to us on the replay, no matter what platform you're watching or listening, you can type in the comments. We will answer afterwards, or you can just DM any of our brands directly, and we will answer those questions for you as well. Ladies, thank you for being on. We're so excited to have you, and we're so excited about the collaboration to come in July and in August.
Woohoo!
Bye.
Bye.